Yo, real quick, man, for the people coming in on Facebook, head on over, come on over to YouTube. We're going to be live on YouTube. I'm just taking this little small segment to just invite everybody on Facebook to come on over to YouTube, Activate LA. See you guys in this segment.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another great episode of Activate. I am your host, King Activate. I said the Activate LA. We're about to start the show in just a bit. Do me a favor as you guys come in, hit the like button. It helps the live stream. It's going to help for the algorithm, YouTube's algorithm, to let the people know, hey, this guy's live stream right now. Head on over, come on over to the fun. And we're going to talk about some good topics today. We're going to catch up on the Diddy case. We're going to talk about the Maecee Lathers case also too. Myron Gaines from Fresh and Fit discussed about the whole case. So we're going to go over the video and other stuff, other funnies. So yeah, we're gonna start the show in a little bit. If you're watching from Facebook, come on over to YouTube. That is, let me post the link here so you guys can have the link. Got to do this a little advertising here and there from on different platforms, so people can come on over to the main page here, which is YouTube. All right, here we go. We'll be back. We're gonna start the show. How quick? That's right, real quick. Let's go. Yo, what is going on? Welcome back. Welcome back. I am your host, King Activate, and you are watching us on Activate LA, broadcasting live from Los Angeles, California. And let me fix my camera. Hope everybody's doing well, man. I hope you guys are doing good. I know it's a late stream, and I've been saying I'm going to start these streams at 7 and between 7, try to say between 7 and 8. But we're here late, tarde pero seguro, right? So let me see. Boom. Aquí estamos. We're gonna jump into the topic, man. We got well, first of all, I want to say thanks to you for stopping by, saying what's up, hanging out with your boy. That is pretty dope. Shout out to everybody that's on their way to the club, on the way to Netflix and chill. Back in the day, it was a blockbuster night for me. Yeah, I know I'm showing my age, but hey. Let me put this royalty-free music volume a little bit down. So, there we go. I'm trying to find ways to minimize the pressure that I put on my computer, so that way my stream can come out a little bit more smooth. It won't be freezing. It's not freezing at the time. I'm trying to work on it before something like that happens. I'm trying to prevent, stuff like that. I'm trying to be as much organized as I can. So what I did, I put all my royalty-free music folder that I have on my computer, and I put it into one whole MP3, and then I put it on my sound sampler of my mixer right here, my Rodecaster Pro 2. It's a great mixer, by the way. If you are getting into broadcasting, podcasting, or starting your YouTube channel, I highly recommend it, man. I recommend it. My volume on what's going on the chat is not coming out. Let me see. That's weird. Let me see. That's a trip. Okay. All right. Well, like I was telling you guys earlier, I'm here trying to find different ways to get
follow us on Instagram and stay connected at Activate Teleradio.
Activate Teleradio.
Follow us on Instagram and stay.
So I want to give a shout out right now. We're broadcasting on our main platform, which is YouTube, and I'm trying to get people from my other platforms over here. Earlier we were on Facebook. I'm not really on Facebook that much, but lately people have been asking me, hey man, when you go live, let me know. I want to check out your live stream. So here I am. So what I do in the beginning of the live stream, I live stream real quick on Facebook, and then from there, right now, we're on Twitch. I don't live stream that much on Twitch because I think I don't know, they're a little bit sensitive over there on that side. So I think I'm gonna use that channel just for music. I'm not sure, or just to kind of like invite people from over here. We'll see what happens, but still subscribe to it. So if you're on Twitch, come on over to YouTube, Activate LA, and say what's up to your friend. And we're gonna end the live stream on Twitch here, but we're starting the show on YouTube. All right, here we go. And so now we're broadcasting on YouTube and Kick and YouTube are right now my main live streaming platforms. I like Kick because they let you say certain stuff that they don't allow you on YouTube. They're less sensitive. Doesn't mean I'm going to be talking all kinds of smack or offending people over there. Not at all. It's just we're trying to give it a balance. But we're on YouTube. Thank you for hitting the like button, and thank you for subscribing. If you're new and you're here for the case of Marie Lathers, Maecee Marie Lathers, we are going to talk about it. And should we talk about? Let's talk about. Yeah, let's check out the video. I've been wanting to do this video reaction on Myron, speaking about Maecee Marie Lathers, the whole situation and all that. So we're gonna cover the Maecee Marie Lathers situation case, and then from there we're gonna go into the Diddy case. How does that sound? Yeah, good. No, because a lot of people show up to the live streams a little bit late, so I'm sure most people saw the flyer for the live stream and saw the title, and you guys are here for the Diddy. You guys want to do the Diddy? Not me. I'm cool. All right. Let me see. What's up with this music, man? Kind of freaky, huh? Warning. Okay. I don't know why I got this little freaky music here, but let me see. Let's go into, probably it got mixed up with my list, right? So I don't want this little freaky, scary music. Let's start off with this funny right here. And why? Okay. So, have you guys ever been involved in had the bad experience of you guys are dating somebody, and next thing you know, you show up to their house, to their pad, and you come to find out it's not only you that's dating that one person. To me, I can't remember, but maybe in my early high school years, innocent, I guess, years, I remember a person breaking up with me and telling me, hey, I don't think this can work, but, I wish you good luck and whatever. And later on at the spot, there was a party. I saw her and she was already with another person. I was like, oh, man. So in this case, this situation here, this one guy is going back home and sees these two guys squabbling, right? Getting into a fight. And he's like right away trying to break up the fight. He's like, hey, yo, man. And well, I'm gonna play the video. I'm not gonna keep on talking so you guys can see, and then we'll talk about it. Here we go.
Guys, do me, bro. My girlfriend. Calm down. You guys do me, bro. My girlfriend lives here, and he's just trying to come over here and take her on the lives where? This one right here. This is my unit. What are you talking about? Who's your girlfriend? Sarah. Sarah's my wife. That's not my Sarah, bro. That's not my Sarah. What does your Sarah look like? Bro, look. This is my Sarah. Here, I'll show you guys. Let me see your Sarah. That's not even the same girl. That's not my Sarah. That's not my Sarah. There's no way it's 3 different Sarahs, bro. Why are you guys fighting if it's not even the same person?
What a coincidence, right?
2206. I'm on the wrong floor. So you just fought this guy for no reason? This is where she said to go. Brother, it's not even the right building. Oh my God. You literally bought 0 from holes for no reason. Never fight about women. It's pointless. Yeah, my bad about that, brother. You guys want a fucking drink, bro? I need a drink after that. I just got a new bottle de Casamigos.
Oh, yeah, Casamigos. I don't know if this was staged, but it is crazy, right? It's crazy. What a coincidence. So the title of the video is finding out my wife has 2 boyfriends. So, but what a coincidence. It was the girlfriend, all 3 girlfriends, so 2 girlfriends, and the wife had the same name, but the only difference that it was a different building, different floor, and whoa, man. Don't be out there fighting for girls or for dudes, man. You find somebody cheating on you, just walk away. Just walk away. There's too many. There's plenty. There's plenty fish. There's plenty fish in the sea. Okay, let me. So the Maecee Marie Lathers case. A lot of people are confusing it with this other case. It was actually a car crash also incident, and this happened in Miami too. Actually, it did happen, but it the whole situation happened in. Why do I have an extra volume here? It happened in 3 years ago. So this person was trying to flee and got their shit, bailed out, and then later on came back, making it seem like she was a bystander, like what's going on here, and we'll see what happens next. So
it's a wild scene in South Beach, Miami.
Wow, this is like crazy.
Look who's emerging from the wreckage. The driver, wearing high heels and a long evening dress. Police say she slammed her sports car into a deli. The crash did major damage to the store and to the car.
You almost killed that homeless lady. Like, for real. That is so crazy, dude.
So, did she wait around for police to arrive?
So, okay, so in this case, she was lucky because she didn't, delete anybody, but she almost deleted and ran over this homeless lady right here. And wow.
Damage to the store and to the car.
You almost killed that homeless lady. Like, for real. That is so crazy, dude.
So, did she wait around for police to arrive? No, she did not. There she is, heading to her friend's car.
She's like, this car, I'm out.
When police got there, the woman dressed to the nines was gone.
That girl led the scene. No, she fled the scene. Picture her? Yeah, of course.
The witness jumped into the police cruiser to help track her down.
Did they get her?
Oh, yeah, that is her. Yes, it is.
Dude, that dude he sounds loaded. He's still tagged along with the cop.
Yes, that's definitely 100% her.
27-year-old Sharon Martinez was charged with leaving the scene of an accident.
That's a crime
Pled
scene.
not guilty.
Girl, you are out.
And no, she did not get to the ball on time.
Damn. And I think it was in the same area as that other chick, Maecee Marie Lathers. So yo, what up? Hey y'all. Hey, what's up, Lupe? How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Happy Friday to you. And thanks for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Helps a lot. And so we're gonna jump just right into cover first these videos that I want to watch with you guys, and then we're gonna jump into the Diddy whole situation. Let me know what you guys think, man. Let me know what you guys think, because that Diddy situation is crazy, man. A lot of people are going down. It makes you think. Artists, they're saying politicians. I bet everybody right now, man, whoever was involved in the freak offs and providing all kinds of the lube and the baby oil, because they're saying that when they got in there, man, they confiscated all kinds of lubricants, baby oils, and toys, and wow. But it was like bottles and thousands of bottles of baby oil. You're like, man, what the hell? Some people are saying, well, it doesn't mean because it's the body oil that has to do with anything, sexual and all that. Over freak offs. Come on, man. Yo, what's up? Yo, that is true. Obama was there. We're gonna go through the whole we're going to go through, not through the whole case, because, I won't finish. I'm trying to finish this live stream by 11:30, but we're going to go through certain videos that I found. But I heard Obama, man, JC, Beyonce. I had a video that I uploaded. I don't know if you guys remember. It was a Diddy party video invitation, man. And it had everybody up in there, man. You were like, whoa. Let's jump into this video, and let me see.
Parties, night parties.
All right. So it says, let's jump over here. Let me arrange the video so you guys can get a better view. So yeah, it says after hours, girl exposed after deleting 2 men in a car crash. This is fresh and fit. Talking about the whole Maecee Marie Lathers situation. Previously, if you missed the video that we did, where we had Fresh CEO, he was the one talking about the encounter that he had with Maecee Marie Lathers. They went out, hung out. I'm guessing it was a date, and he talked about she didn't look the way she looked on the show and everything, and she was for what Fresh CEO was saying, seeing like she was trying to milk him, trying to get some money or some rights. So you can watch that video after the live stream is up. In the videos, I'm gonna try to put the link. Let me know in the comment section if you want to watch it. I'll share the link. But for now, let's check out this video. Myron Gaines from Fresh and Fit. Talks about the girl, that girl that deleted those 2 people in the car crash, which is Maecee Marie. So let's go.
Bill's pulling it up right now. Okay. Yep, Long Crime Network. Scroll down.
Is it a new video?
Scroll down. Yeah, it's a newer video. I saw like a day or 2 ago come up. Scroll down.
Go to the channel. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, 3 Deadly Details. There you go. That is.
Wow, bro. She's
Let's see
on
this.
this platform.
Caused a chain reaction.
Yeah, let's put it fast speed. And bro, 1.25. What's this girl's deal? You said that you said something about her before.
Yeah, so her name is Maecee. She came on the show, was very nonchalant, quiet about things, but she was a very
fast life,
loud lifestyle, loud and fast. Yeah, so she let's say she's sponsored maybe.
Definitely sponsored.
Yeah.
You guys know what he means, right? By sponsored, right?
to say that.
She was clearly coming from the club too, drunk and high. All right, let's play this thing real quick. It's 20 minutes, but we might not play the whole thing. But
in Miami, allegedly while high on pink cocaine, is now facing new upgraded charges as more details come out about her dangerous decisions.
And in Miami, the pink thing you just see there is called Tusi.
Okay.
That's what they call it. And a lot of girls do that everywhere, bro. Like they'll do it in day parties, night parties.
That's like a Miami
everywhere,
thing,
bro.
huh?
It's just
crazy.
LA, maybe they do it here, but it's not like you don't hear it as much.
We're discussing all the latest developments in a case against Maecee Lathers with former prosecutor Melba Pearson. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Sierra Gillespie.
Pause real quick. Ninjas on. We got 6,600 y'all on Rumble, 900 on YouTube. Guys, open up a Twitch tab. Go on Twitch. Click the link, man. Support us on Twitch, man. Watch on Twitch, and let's keep going.
Now, we first told you about Maecee Marie Lathers here on Sidebar earlier this month when she appeared in bond court in a green jail vest, looking much different from her usual social media posts. The 24-year-old is a self-proclaimed artist and model and now faces 12 charges in connection with a 3-car crash that put her in the hospital and killed 2 people. According to police, Lathers had been speeding in downtown Miami when she ran a red light in her Mercedes-Benz. She slammed into a Range Rover, which then hit a Suzuki, and 2 people in that vehicle, the driver and the passenger in the back seat, were both killed. Lathers originally faced 8 counts when she first appeared in court, where it was revealed that not only did she not have a driver's license, but she'd been banned from having one.
After the crash, there's video surveillance of her exiting the vehicle and walking northbound away from the crash, never rendering aid or calling 911 to assist those who were injured in the crash. Unknown bystanders grabbed the defendant and took her back to the scene of the crash and helped her until the police arrived. So basically, the cars were all landed in different locations. And when the police arrived, they saw that she was under the influence. I guess police were assisting her. They asked her questions. She advised she was under the influence of 2C, a known party drug, and that she was from the future and had a crystal ball. And she was placed in a recovery position until fire rescue arrived because she was vomiting.
Bruh, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Look at this unassuming white girl in front of us. Minus the tats. Unassuming, right?
Yeah.
Granted, though, this play of from the future crystal ball might be a play to like avert accountability.
Nah, she was on drugs at the time.
Oh, she didn't say after the fact. She said during.
Yeah, she said it when she was on drugs.
Okay, cool.
Right. She said right away, I'm on Tuesday.
So victim 1 had to be extracted from the vehicle 3 and was transported to the hospital, rider trauma, and in critical condition and was later pronounced deceased due to his injuries. Victim 2 was removed from vehicle 3 and transported to Jackson with facial and arm lacerations. Victim 3 was pronounced deceased on the scene by the fire rescue. Victim 4 was transported to JMH in stable condition. So there's 2 people that died and 2 that were injured. The vehicle was registered to her, but she doesn't have a Florida's driver's license. And a further search revealed that under her date of birth and name, she has a Florida driver's license, and it was suspended indefinitely January 16th of 2024. So that's what this case is about.
According to witnesses and police on the scene,
she probably got a DUI or DUIs, which is why it's been suspended indefinitely like that. Let's see what it is, but I'm gonna guess that maybe.
Yeah, because for them to take the
Lathers told authorities that she was high on a party drug called pink cocaine, and that she was a time traveler, if you'll believe that. Pink cocaine is also called 2C. It's kind of become more popular in Miami over the last few years. And according to an NYU medical school report that was published just last year, it's usually a combination of a lot of different things, from ketamine, ecstasy, cocaine, meth, opioids, and other psychoactives. Researchers say it's pink in color, really just for looks. Hey, listen up. I have something you're not going to want to miss. Today, Upside is sponsoring Law and Crime's YouTube Takeover. And here's what you get out of it. Foot down on the gas and get an extra 25 cents back. Got the results of a vehicle data search warrant. That data showed that Lathers had pressed her foot down on the gas pedal at the time of the crash, so she was driving around 80 miles an hour, and the speed limit on that road was 30. Her upgraded charges now include reckless vehicular homicide and reckless driving causing serious bodily injury. When she appeared in bond court on those charges, this time she was wearing an orange jail jumpsuit. Her attorney told the court via Zoom that he wasn't told about this hearing until the very last minute.
Now she's facing the additional charges of vehicular homicide.
So
depending on the toxicology results, she may also face additional charges of DUI manslaughter.
I don't know why we're here without the state providing me notice that this is going to take place. This is an ambush, Your Honor.
A judge had previously set Lathers' bond at $140,000, which Lathers had posted. She was reportedly preparing to be released when the prosecution filed additional charges. $26,000 was added to the previous bail amount, plus stricter rules for Lathers' house arrest. She was released just this week. There's a lot to unpack in this case, so let's get right to it with Melba Pearson, a former prosecutor right there in Florida. Melba, thank you for coming on today.
Thank you so much for having me. Super excited to dive into this because there's some interesting aspects here.
A lawyer? Okay.
And one of the reasons I wanted to talk to you specifically.
Facts.
Exactly.
A black man too? No bond, bro. Just saying.
Yeah.
Is you're in Miami. So what's the vibe down there about this story?
I think most people are kind of like, what the fill in the blank, right? Because it's such a bizarre story. And, we're no stranger, sadly, to people using drugs and strange things happening, because the reality is Miami is, like certain cities across the world, is a party hub, right? So we are no stranger to people drinking too much, partying too much, and things going awry.
Damn,
but
man, got
pink
like
cocaine,
that.
Most of us had never heard of that. We only remembered like kind of Pablo Escobar, like cocaine was white. So now, obviously, they're calling it as a nickname, pink cocaine. It's really ketamine with other additives that make it pink. But, we had the epidemic of bath salts at one point, maybe about 10 years ago, where we had someone who was under the influence and engaged in some very cannibalistic acts, right? So this is not abnormal for Miami, but I just think the series of events and the fact that, 2 people were horribly victimized as a result of this was in a major street. So this was North Miami.
Sorry, we're going through this whole thing again, guys. I know for the people watching the case, they're like, come on, Ray.
So the location made it scary in terms of more people could have been hurt.
I want to make sure we watch the whole video and hear Myron's
The pink cocaine is part of it that's really making headlines. And I want
real
to talk
quick for you guys to understand. Miami Avenue, right, differentiates east and west. Flagler differentiates north and
Follow
south.
us on Instagram
so
and stay
New York,
connected.
the way Miami is set up is kind of like a grid system. So the 2 main flagship streets are Miami Avenue and Flagler. So she was stopped in North Miami, which means she was north of Flagler. Everything south of Miami, of Flagler, is considered South Miami Avenue or Southwest East Street or whatever it may be. So everything south of Flagler is going to have an S in it. Everything north of Flagler is going to have an N of it. And then everything east of Miami Ave is going to have an E in it, and everything west of it is going to have a W in it. Those are the 2 main differentiating streets in Miami. That's why this is also a big deal, because she said it was on North Miami Avenue. She didn't distinguish that why, so I don't even know if she's really a local, but that's very important to distinguish.
So not a fun fact, but facts about this drug, Tusi. It was one of Diddy's...
You guys say fun fact. What the fuck?
Main drugs at his parties. Tusi.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah,
Diddy...
Also,
Diddy used to engage on the 2C too?
Not a fun fact, but facts about this drug, Tusi. It was one of Diddy's main drugs at his parties.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Tusi. Also, it being pink, go figure, goes like pink.
Of course.
I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
That's why they make it pink.
It's targeted to females.
What's even more crazy than, like, let's say you're in Miami, right? You go to any party, any club, any like rave. Look at a girl's nose. If it's pink, she's doing it. Look under it a little bit. There's a pink residue right on the corner.
You're not gonna be.
She's doing
under the nose.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you're not in Miami, you wouldn't know about it. So that probably.
And also,
I haven't. Excuse me. I haven't really been out here like that. LA has a lot of parties, man. LA, the nightlife at the bars and clubs, usually they close at a 1:30 or 2. But there's, if you know, man. There's a lot of shit happening here in LA. I imagine Miami's the same way, man. They have their undergrounds and all that stuff. What's crazy is I feel for them because they're trying to explain the streets and this and that, and the same goes for here from LA. When people are on TV trying to explain streets or certain locations, you can tell right away when the person is not from here.
Oh, there's people that have this drug on them that run game with girls with this. They say, yo, listen,
they use drugs, yeah.
Come with us after. We got this. They're like, oh, you got that. I need some
like a status thing saying I got
before you know it, they're leaving too.
It is a Miami thing.
Have boyfriends. Crazy, brother.
Some niggas in the chat saying taking notes. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm telling you, bro.
No, they're taking notes about getting Tusi.
No. Or like the nose. I'm saying it's bad.
Or I think
don't do it.
No, talking about the color of the nose, like, taking notes on the color of the girl's nose.
Yeah, if it's pink, she's doing Tusi, bro. Come on.
Nah, man. Okay, Mo.
She a druggie.
Niggas is taking notes on other shit. All right, let's keep going.
Hey, man, pause.
Like, we're gonna get that.
About that for a second. I first heard about this in the Lil Rod filing against P. Diddy, the civil suit that we've talked about so many times here on Live. And that's when we first heard about the pink cocaine, and now we're hearing about it again. I know Diddy has a house in Miami, and you said...
Pause it. I've known about Diddy parties for years.
Yeah, Fresh knew, and he didn't even watch this video.
And actually, you know what's funny?
Pink Diddy?
Me and Ak almost went to one of his parties.
No.
I know.
Oh,
we were outside. We didn't go inside. We were in the car. And we just
didn't let y'all niggas in.
Well, we waited for them to come back from the club. But we left early. I forgot why we left.
They wouldn't let y'all in anyway. Y'all didn't have no bitches with y'all, did you?
No, we would have got in. Three in the back.
Diddy was. Oh, y'all had 3
Diddy
girls?
was in the back.
What made you guys say no?
They had hoes.
I think I can't remember why we left, but we left.
Because Diddy was like, I bet you won't do it.
Nah, nigga. It wasn't even like that.
She was like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You don't got no hoes. I don't want that nigga anyway.
But we just left though.
And your little friend too.
Yeah. Yo, imagine if I actually went to the party.
I wish you went so you could have told us what it's like.
Nah, nigga. Then I'd be a suspect. Wait, what?
You want to be a suspect? You would.
That sounds suspect. It's like, nah, I would have been a suspect. But you're like, oh, wait a minute, yeah, he would have been involved. But then you're like, wait a minute, like, oh, he would have been like, would have converted a suspect or been a suspect.
Tell us, like, bro, this is what went down. I saw it.
Well, I know what happens because
Because you're not the one doing the harassing. It's him.
I know, but
it's him.
I don't always want to be in there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like certain rooms I don't want to be in, bro.
All right, fair enough.
I'm not saying he's a bad person. I'm just saying I don't want to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. But no, but there be bitches in there. Like, yo, guys, don't get it twisted. Like, he be having some of the baddest bitches there.
Yeah, and they would stay there.
Yeah.
For days.
Yeah. So the key is to get the girl and leave. You don't stay there for the after party.
Yeah, bro.
The key is you go, you get your bitch, and you leave.
Get your ass out.
Myron,
So anyway,
Myron just wanted to use Fresh as a sacrifice.
Yeah,
use Fresh as a sacrifice.
As a lamb.
Yeah. Well, I think he does that all the time, though.
Hell no, bro.
Because I don't go outside, so you got to do it.
And bring your little friend too.
Oh, damn. Bring
okay.
your little...
Let's go ahead.
And sometimes drugs have their trends. Is this something that you're seeing a lot in Miami then?
I can't say that I'm seeing a lot per se, but it seems to be more like that
This bitch
designer
don't be
drug.
outside.
Yeah.
Something that
First
you would
of all, I'd be
necessarily
outside.
go to your,
Yeah, she don't be partying like that.
for lack of a better word, going to your dealer on the corner and getting, right? This seems to be more of a party drug akin to what ecstasy and MDMA was to the early 2000s and the late 90s. Like, this is the kind of the trendy drug that's used at parties, in certain circles. And, again, I mean, it does have serious effects. Not that I've ever taken it, not that I could recognize it, but because ketamine, the base is ketamine, and ketamine is literally horse tranquilizer. So you can only imagine the types of after effects that people experience while on this drug, and it makes it more logical in terms of the strange statement she made to law enforcement, the way she was behaving. It's all very consistent with some of the strange effects that you would see with ketamine plus additives, which basically would be the pink cocaine.
But here's the hard part for the defendant, because so often we cover stories where the person is drunk or high, and we've learned pretty quickly that's not a defense. Just because you were drinking and driving, or you were drinking and you were on some sort of drug, that's not really a defense. You can't just claim that. So what sort of defense could she even have in this case?
I mean, I think her defense would, could be. Again, did not see all of the statements that were available, but it might be possible that she may claim involuntary intoxication. So in other words, she was quote unquote roofied, somebody put it in her drink, she didn't know, something along those lines. But based on my understanding of the way it's ingested, that's not likely, right? So it's because it's not something that comes in a liquid that can easily be, hidden and then put in someone's drink and you wouldn't know. Like, you have to make a conscious effort to take it. So I don't think the involuntary intoxication defense would work here. I only think she could basically claim, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. I didn't mean to act in this manner. This is out of character for me. I'm willing to go to rehab. I'm willing to pay restitution. I'm willing to do anything you tell me to do, basically, because I'm in the wrong here. I think kind of a mea culpa approach is going to be the best here, because there's not a lot that you can really defend. You've got, witnesses on site, you've got the police officers and their testimony. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of medical evidence in terms of testing to be able to establish that she was under the influence, or whether it must have been probably a blood test that was able to identify that that's what was in her system at the time of crime. So there's going to be an overwhelming amount of evidence showing that she was under the influence of an illicit drug and that she caused harm as a result. So I don't see much of a defense here. This is basically, how quickly can I take a plea?
And what adds to that, too, is the fact that she didn't have a license at the time she was driving. And then we later found out she was banned from having a license. They said you can't even have one. So I know we talked about her defense, maybe I'm sorry taking a plea deal. In this case, it seems to me that she knew between right and wrong. She knows she doesn't have a license and she got behind the wheel. I mean, what do you make of that?
Well, I'm always of two minds when it comes to people not having a license in Florida. I mean, there's some reasons that are income driven, let's put it that way, why some people don't have a license. So for instance, if you end up maybe you get into an accident, or maybe you got too many tickets and it piled up, you didn't pay them on time, the interest compounded.
Yeah, she's just talking our ass though. To be honest with you, people don't have licenses or insurance because either they're lazy or they don't care. I'll tell you why. Getting pulled over in Florida is hard. Like, you have to be speeding, an accident, or doing something crazy.
That's why she didn't feel like she needed a license.
Bro, I know.
Because you don't get pulled. It's true. Miami PD, bro, them niggas don't do shit.
They don't do nothing.
Lazy as fuck.
Bro, I know celebrities that don't have insurance or a license.
What the hell?
Because are they getting pulled over? No.
Yeah.
So.
Don't do shit.
But yeah, she don't know before the man.
Yeah, probably that's why she was driving without no license. Because here, man, in LA, oh man, anyway, I'm gonna keep on playing the video because I wanna get to the Diddy whole case and all that.
You still wanna watch this shit?
Fresh.
Nigga, she ain't saying nothing, bro. She not from here.
Just play it.
And now, out of a lack of financial resources, you can't pay your tickets, which then results in your license being suspended. That's a little different than someone, let's say, getting a previous DUI and then being banned from driving as a result, because that's just a whole different,
So
that's not a need-based type situation. And then also on top of it, Florida, especially Miami, is very difficult from the standpoint that we don't have any real public transportation down here. So if you're trying to get to work, trying to get your kid to school, or, there's an emergency and you need to get to the hospital, something along those lines, if you don't have a license, I can see scenarios where you hop behind the wheel of a car because you don't feel you have any other choice. Not saying it's justified, but whatever, but I can see how someone gets into that position. But being in a situation where you're out partying and you're driving to the party, using drugs, and then trying to drive away from the party, that's not one that's going to be sympathetic to any jury or, basically any court in the state.
I know we talked about this potentially ending in a plea deal, but let's say that it does go to a jury trial. You spoke about how a jury would feel about all this. And we know that she crashed her Mercedes-Benz, so kind of a high-end vehicle. And she's also an Instagram model. So she's kind of living the quintessential Miami life. And we did talk about this. It's kind of a party area. I've been there before. It does seem like that. But if you're collecting a jury from the entire area, these are people who live there. They don't come there for a weekend to party. They're ones who actually live there day in, day out. What do you think a jury would think about all that?
Oh, a jury would hate it. They would hate her behavior. They would, if I was prosecuting the case, absolutely, I'd be bringing in her Instagram post from that particular day, right? Because that is relevant to her state of mind and the events leading up to the horrible, tragic outcome that we saw at the end of the analysis. So when people start to see the Instagram page, the posing and very like, I'm in Miami, I'm living my best life, to the detriment of others, to the detriment of residents.
She's a foreigner. She's from New York.
I don't see any jury coming back with a not guilty verdict because, again, especially the residents are often tired of this type of behavior. Not that there's anything wrong with partying and all of that, but when it spills over to the point that people get hurt, when it starts to interfere with people's
we hate y'all niggas, man. Like, you guys come, you tourists, man, you guys come down here. Why do you think I don't go to Miami Beach, bro?
Yeah, I feel you.
Isn't he from Texas?
Like, you do that shit, like, bro, fuck that shit. And she's a from New York. Because I went back, somebody sent me the clip. She's from like upstate New York in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, nowhere.
And yo, that car that she drives, is that her shit or some nigga gave it to her?
I think someone got it for her, bro. Because when I went to her crib,
wait,
what? Which isn't even like a crib. Oh yeah, you weren't here. I took care of a little bit of the story. I guess I can say it again.
You hung out with her?
Yeah, I did.
You tried to hit it.
Like a night. It was.
Yeah.
Did you complete the deed?
No, I did not. Thank God.
What?
Well,
nah, bro. I thought
Freshie, I'm sure he was simping, bro. Come on.
No, I thought too much shit, bro.
Obviously.
Like, okay. So
what'd you see that made you say no?
So yo, guys, think about me, right?
Come on,
if I chill with a chick, right, and I know too much, I'm good. I don't want to do it because I just know what it means. I don't know nothing. I just have fun, enjoy the experience, and then leave. But I saw.
What did you see when you were at her house?
Where she was living. It was like a shack.
What are you?
Far up north, randomly in a cul-de-sac, and she had like an old beater car, like a Toyota Corolla. I was like, God damn, this bitch is broke. But
see, like some of these Instagram models, man, like they be looking like they rich and all that, and there you have the description right here.
Well, yeah.
Come on, nigga. But why?
But she crashed in a Mercedes. I'm like,
and apparently it was under her name, which means sugar daddy. Got it for her.
And then I was like, yo, like, what do you do for work? Oh, I'm modeling. I'm like, here we go.
Yeah.
But what really turned me off was that, like,
what made you say I'm not doing it? So there must have been the one.
Bro.
Check this out.
She was cool. Very friendly with me, super cool.
Yeah, she wasn't like that annoying on the show either. She was cool on the show.
But I got from her more of a, how to put this? Hygiene wasn't there.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
Really?
Yeah. It wasn't there. I don't know if it just came from work or something or whatever, but it wasn't there.
Oh, we all been there, friend.
And I was like, bro, this not even worth it, bro.
Like, ooh, we got to get out of here.
Okay.
Fish pun.
Let me ask this. I was going to say, was it sweaty, like musty, or was it smells? Because that's two different distinct smells.
Sex smell.
It could have been both.
Or it could have been both, which is.
It was probably both.
It was probably both and more.
But no, hold on.
And then answer.
So
which one was it?
That was literally a factor. But let me give you the real reason. And it was a little bit both.
A little bit of both? Okay.
It's because, But she texted me the next day. She was like, "Oh,
hold on, bro. You suck at telling stories. You go there.
Yeah.
What happened?
Pick her up. We go out.
Okay, so you went to her house to pick her up.
Yeah.
Okay. And you said that she lived where? North Miami or some shit?
Far up north. I forgot where it was. It was in a cul-de-sac. Randomly.
So it wasn't. Was it even in Miami?
Was it in Miami County? Like, or
no, it was.
And
like,
more than that one.
Like going up there.
You
Yeah.
can help and support this.
I think she was renting like a room or something from somebody.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was like a little ass house, and she was renting a room.
Yeah.
So you went up there, got her.
Yeah, which is fine. Obviously, you're new to Miami. You're starting out.
So when you went to go get her,
yeah,
you would assume she knows she's gonna go out with you. So she didn't shower or nothing.
She didn't go.
I don't know. So
yeah, she wasn't trying to give no fresh no action, man. We go see a female and to hang out, and she's all like, she's not ready for she looks dirty like that. Come on.
Beta. What are you? A simp?
So we're in the car talking.
Was she dressed up?
No.
Yeah, a little bit.
What? Yeah.
Mind you, like, okay, so it's like I think it was after like a show maybe. It was late. It was like it was super late. It was like maybe 1 a.m.
All right, so she had come from somewhere clearly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I met her at her house, and I was kind of like dressed down, whatever. It wasn't like.
All right, so this wasn't
nice.
all right. So let me make sure I get this right. She had went out that night.
Yeah.
You were doing your own thing.
Yeah.
Then you guys convened later on.
Randomly.
So when you went up to get her, and it was random.
Yeah, it wasn't like
so
planned,
you went
like,
to get her. She had already been out.
Yeah.
And doing shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Orderly guys.
All right.
So let me continue.
Well, no, I gotta ask these questions because you framed it as if like it was like 6 p.m. and you like picked her up and it was like a date or something like that.
Okay, you're right. You're better storyteller than me. Anyhow, so then
it's fine, Chai, I got you.
We go out. It's cool, whatever.
Or you might have told this story before, but I don't.
I took care of it a little bit, but it was almost like if like.
All right, so you guys go out. Where'd y'all go?
That honestly, bro, it's kind of foggy for me. It's somewhere.
Been out so many. I don't even remember.
I can't remember, bro. Honestly,
all right, you probably went to go eat somewhere.
Maybe it was Blackbird. Somewhere in Brickell, we went out. But some chill shit. It wasn't like
so
major club.
Hour or two, and then you took her, and then what? And then you took her back to your place.
No, I even take her there.
Oh,
I took her home. Get this.
What made you say at the establishment, I'm not taking her home? Because that's not common.
It was almost like she was trying to like finesse me a little bit.
Yeah, she was.
And that turned me off. I'm just like,
okay,
bitch, I'm not one of these like weirdos.
What'd she try? What'd she try?
So she was like,
I know this feeling. Yo, by the way, guys, just so you know, this happens in Miami all the fucking time. Girls will try you on this shit.
Go ahead.
LA too, man. LA too. I'm not saying all women are like that here in LA, but they some they'll try, especially in the dating scene. If you're out there in the dating scene, some girls will be like, I can't want to go out, but I'm short on rent, or my car needs gas. Yeah, but I'm driving, but still needs gas, and they'll try you.
They can learn something here. Go ahead.
It's a turn off. So if I remember correctly, she was kind of like, oh yeah, well I had a bad day today. It's hard out here, trying to figure things out. Yeah, I'm modeling and stuff, but like it's not going like how I want it to go. I'm just like,
yeah, you already know what time it was. Yeah.
And typically I would care, ask questions, but I was just like, I'm turned off already. So I'm tolerating her at this point. We're just chilling, whatever. And it's drink free. I think it was like a Tuesday, so I was chilling. I was spending money.
Smart guy.
Then I was like, you know what? I got another chick that's hitting me up right now. That was chill. She smashed. I'm like, you know what? I'll take you back. I'll see you another time, hopefully soon, right?
Okay.
So I take her back home.
So you drove all the way back up?
Remember, the chicken's in Fort Lauderdale. So I'm on the way anyway. So I'm like, yo, kill two birds with one stone.
Okay.
Take her back. I'm a nice guy, you know what I'm saying? And then I go to the other chick's house, right?
Yeah.
Granted, though.
Is it who I think?
Yeah.
All right.
So then she texts me next day like, hey, I just got my car. My tire pops. Can you help me out?
Trying
to
milk him.
When a chick is like, okay. So
she didn't get the hint by you saying like by you not.
She didn't get it.
Doing nothing. Because at that point you concluded it and you took her home,
bro.
And then she asked you anyway. Still,
I don't know, but
Fresh must have been playing the simp card, bro. Because for her to be talking to him like that and feeling so comfortable, asking this, change me a tire, buy me this, I need this. Come on,
guys. But my dick gets soft.
Yeah.
When a chick asks me for money,
I ignore them. Yeah.
When the chick is like, "Oh yeah, this happened to me. Can you help me out?" Bitch, I don't even know you. Or here's the funny one, right? When you smash it and they're like, "Hey, well, you know, rent is due." I'm like,
"There we go.
Too bad for you." I'm like, anyhow,
so bless your heart.
Yeah. And look, I'm a nice guy, but I don't fucking know you. So then,
nigga, fresh skedaddle.
So then she's like, "Yeah, so this happened to me." I'm like, "Yeah, that's."
So she fucked up. So first it was you didn't like the smell.
Yeah.
Then 2,
the vibes are off. Which is like basically her telling me like, "Oh, she's in trouble."
Was
Whatever.
she drunk as shit when you met her too, or like drank a little bit?
I think she had alcohol in her breath, if I'm correct.
Okay.
Yeah. There
Typical
was so
white
much
girl
things
shit.
happening one time.
She had just moved out here and shit. So okay, so smell. You take her to. She asks you. She tries to infer like help, and then on top of that, she asks you for a tire, and you're like, 3 strikes, bitch, you're out.
I think in my head she was out with another guy or something before me, or with friends. I don't know what it is, but she was out somewhere before me, right?
But 100% she was, yeah.
And then
bro, she was
this is
probably
the one that
over there,
really irked me, bro. This is because I get irked a little bit.
So 3
but there's
things,
another one.
but 4 now, okay.
So time passed, right? I get a text from her randomly. She's like, "Hey."
After the car shit?
Yes.
So this is a day after tire shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, this is like a while after. Maybe like.
No. I'm saying the tire shit was a day after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
what'd you do? Did you respond?
No. I didn't
Okay, so
respond.
you leave her on scene.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually,
That's important.
Do something to chat here. Hold on, let me see.
You don't gotta do all that, bro.
I know, but
unless you really want to.
Not. It's gone.
Okay.
Cause I got a new phone.
Okay.
Anyhow, so then this is what irks me, right, bro? So I think like maybe 3 weeks passed, 4 weeks passed. "Hey, are you in Miami?" I'm like, "Yeah, I am."
Random. Yeah.
She's like, "Well."
Dude, she's a bugaboo. Like this guy's ignoring her, and she's still.
"I need to go to this spot. You pick me up?" I was like,
"What?
Bitch, who are you talking to? I'm a fucking Uber? Mind you, I didn't know niggas that smashed her, right?" And I'm like,
At this point, yeah.
At this point,
now you know.
I know what's going on. I know.
Yeah, because when you went out with her first, you were like one of the first ones.
Yeah, and I got the whole facts, right? I got some more info on her. Like, "Yo, look at this bitch. Oh yeah, I know her. XYZ." So then I'm like, "Who are you talking to?" Because bro, listen, I know you guys see my camera, whatever.
But that's a weird thing because like you didn't respond to her tire thing.
Yeah.
Right? You left her on scene.
Yeah.
But so why would you then again ask for a favor?
But remember, she knows I'm like, then again, she knows what's up. Like she knows like I'm like doing shit like, cause bro, I left her high and dry. I didn't respond to her.
You still have Instagram at this point too.
Popping, bro.
Yeah.
I think Fresh was simping or something, trying to play the friendly card, because for her to be feeling too comfortable asking him for stuff, and still, even though this dude's not replying,
seeing all the posts and everything.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So she's like, "Yeah, I need to go to this place, and can you pick me up?" I'm just like, "No, I'm not a fucking Uber, right?"
Yeah.
Then she's like, "Well, you know, you kind of ditched me last time, and I feel like you cut it short." I'm just like, "Yeah, cause."
Oh, so okay.
So she realizes what happened.
Yeah.
And
with the Blackbird.
But after that, we never spoke again.
Yeah.
But that just turned me off. All those things in tandem just turned me off. Plus the one at the very end irking me with the fucking like Uber shit. I don't like.
I'm just so lost.
But that tells me guys give her this credence to say, "You know what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, babe,
Exactly,
I'll do whatever you want."
Yeah.
Like,
She knows how to get
she's
free.
taking photos in Rolls Royces, bro, in the back.
Yeah.
Whose car is that?
Yeah.
That's not her car.
Of course not.
So it tells me
you picked it up at a shack.
it's a certain clientele that gets her whatever she wants. But I'm not.
I'm still trying to figure out.
But she even said it under show. If you go back to that video that we have, you can check it out after this live stream. She even says, in Miami, when you're pretty, you get anything you want.
Why would she have the gall? You left her on scene. Why would she message you and say, "Can you give me a ride somewhere?"
What the hell is even
I'll tell you what it is. I'm a nice guy.
Yeah.
When I meet somebody,
Beta. What are you?
I don't tell them like you tell them straight up. You stink. Get out of here. I'll be like, "Listen, it was nice seeing you. Maybe next time we can meet up." I'm super nice,
no.
right? Because I'm just giving them like the letdown. Like even Asian chick.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell her what's up, but I just say, "Yo, listen, we're not gonna work out. I'm a bad guy for you." You feel me? I let them know slowly because I don't want to like
made yourself be the bad guy.
Yeah. So same shit. I'm just like, "Oh, you're nice, whatever." So she thinks we're still cool, but we're not really cool. That's what it really was.
I just find it amazing that and then you told her I'm not an Uber, and then she responded to you saying, well, you left me high and dry last time?
Because you know why?
Why would she say that?
In my head, I kind of processed what it was. Just do stuff for her, and nobody was available that day, so she thinks she can hit me up and ask me for shit. That's what I thought it was. I'm like, I'm not your last resort, and plus I'm not fucking Uber. So, I don't know, man. It's weird.
Yeah. No, I mean, but she was definitely, she didn't like that you cut a date short last time, I guess.
100%, because dude, it was maybe like an hour or two max, and that was it. Plus, so I had a phone call text from Shorty, so I was like,
she put two and two together.
I gotta go, good seeing you.
Yeah, she put two and two together.
But I guarantee you, she has dudes that do things for her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah,
if I'm correct,
and she's a white girl in Miami, which is not common.
Yeah,
it's actually not common, guys. Surprisingly,
yeah.
I know some of you guys like, what are you talking about? Miami is
and
not.
She likes niggas.
It's Spanish. So that's Spanish girls mostly. So yeah.
Okay. So I guess there's not a lot of white girls, blondes over there. Maybe they simp for white girls.
And the thing is, bro, like that first month or two that our girl's here, it like makes or breaks her, man. She probably ended up getting the wrong crowd. Well, no, you know who she was hanging out with. Who's she hanging out with?
Well, funny enough, she's
been like that before.
She's hanging with guys that are scumbags.
This
and girls
bee
too.
Is like Lay's potato
and
chips.
Because you knew what circle she was.
She couldn't have just one to rip off.
So I'm like, no, I'm good. Like for example, this certain.
Let me see. This bee potato chips cutting. You're crazy, Lupe. That's a good one.
Because in Miami,
did you ever run into her again after your situation where you let her down softly?
No, I did not.
So how'd you know all this shit going on?
Because I got friends that move in certain circles that like for example.
Well, she even said on the when she went on the show, post the link down below so you guys can check it out. When she was there on their dating show, that she was messing up with the dudes and previously that they were up to no good. So probably she's used to that kind of vibe.
It's not like a chat that we have, but it's like kind of like a. Well, it's kind of like a chat where we'll post girls and see what's up, and niggas like, oh yeah, I know this chick, vice versa. Or someone asks, yo, you know this chick? I'll put her in the chat. Oh
okay,
yeah, bro.
So she came across the chat, and someone said, "Who's this girl?"
Yeah, and it's funny.
And then what did everybody respond?
Listen, man. Listen,
just do it. Just do it, man.
She's 3 or 4.
3 or 4 niggas said I fucked.
There's certain niggas in Miami that if they smash, I ain't smashing. I'll leave it there.
Yeah.
Cause you know what the niggas be doing.
Okay. This guy's got principles at least, right?
Okay, so it was 3 niggas that said they fucked.
No, I said she's a 3 or 4 from what was said in the chat. But if certain niggas smash, I ain't going near that chick.
But okay, so you knew that. How many dudes did you know?
A lot.
At least 2.
At least 2.
Jeez,
okay, and those niggas. And you're not trying to be Eskimo brothers.
And some of them are simp niggas.
Only 2.
So it's like, oh hell no.
The tricks.
So that's why I know.
Okay.
She has some type of lifestyle because these niggas fucking with her.
Okay.
What are you?
Yeah. Isn't it amazing how?
And they pay for box.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm good.
You know what time it is.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. No, I mean it's a sad reality. Because there are a lot of dudes that pay for box in Miami, like a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys understand like how common it is, bro.
It's normal here.
It's very normal.
A thing. They go to strip clubs, they pay it, go in a room, and they come back out.
It's very normal, and it's and a lot of these girls that come here, cause here's the thing, bro. A lot of these girls that come to Miami, they come here with no money. They don't come here with the savings. They just think that they're gonna make it, and the reality is a lot of them don't.
Sounds like L.A.
Because they're stupid and they don't have any real skills, and they think they're gonna be a model. And bitch, it's like you're not gonna be bro, if you're the baddest girl in your city, you're gonna come here, and you're gonna be not even looked at. Like you're not gonna get attention like that. Like you like the baddest girl in their city could come here and literally get laughed at or not get into a club.
Like a 10 in Arkansas.
Yeah, like a 10 in Arkansas is like a 4 here.
Yeah.
So and then as a white girl it's even harder for you. So because like they treat white girls here really badly.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like they just do. Like
that's why they go to Florida.
Yeah, that's why they yo.
I'm telling you,
see
bro.
a white chick here in Miami?
Yeah.
One of 2 things. Either A, mega or B, she's a Eastern European. Then she has a network here.
Yep.
But like regular white girl from Midwest, bro, she gonna come down here, or from somewhere else, she's gonna come down here, be here for maybe a year or 2. She can't take it, she's gonna leave. I promise you. They always leave because they don't treat white women well here. Like the girls are very bitchy to them.
They get jealous and shit.
They get jealous.
Yeah.
The dudes are thirsty as fuck and weird. They're strange. So
they get ran through, bro.
Yeah, and then they get ran through. They get eat up and spit out by the thing. And then like let's just keep it 1,000. A lot of white girls like to use drugs. So like you come here with drug culture, it's bad.
No smashing
It's very
and
bad.
grabbing.
It's
Her
so
nasty
prevalent here, bro.
Like beaming face with
dude,
smiling eyes.
It's scary, bro.
So she basically hung out with tricks and drug users.
From what I understand, yeah,
is what you knew. So the niggas that smash are tricks. So you were like, no, thanks.
Also, way older guys too.
Well, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She was in the business.
I'll tell you a lot of things about her. But yeah, man, listen, she's getting
it's common shit though. Like, bro, she's not special. Like, honestly, like,
no.
Obviously, she hit and killed somebody, so that's what it is. But guys, there's thousands upon thousands of girls that literally do the same shit. Take drugs every day, party, don't have a real job. I'm a musician. No, you're fucking not. I'm a model. No, you're fucking not. You suck on the side to get gifts and certain things and get your rent paid. Like, that's just what it is.
Like, there's girls in Miami, bro, that will not smash until you pay them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's a requirement for you to smash them.
Yeah. Facts. There's some girls that y'all are not gonna, bro. There's some girls y'all won't even get access to unless you're a trick.
Yep. That's true. And
they won't even talk to you.
Yo, and you know what niggas do? Sip on my Instagram. Oh, you're so beautiful. This and that. She wouldn't even look your way, nigga.
Damn. That's crazy.
Follow us on Instagram and stay connected at Activate Teleradio.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So I just wanted to play this video. We're gonna jump into the Puff Daddy whole case because I want to catch up with it and go over it with you guys. People have been asking me about the video. Monsters Ball. Oh, that's the movie right there. What's up, Regina? How you doing? Shout out to you. Shout out to the whole fan bam and everybody that's coming in right now.
Face vomiting.
So I was gonna watch the footage of where I have the whole CCTV footage of Maecee Marie Lathers trying to bail out. She goes, you can see her on video taking off, walking away from the crash. Then I don't know where she just kneels down. She's there. There's people that are coming the opposite way to hers, and it looks like they're jogging. It's early morning, and she tries to blend in with them and go back to the crash to see what's up. And that's, I guess, where they recognize her. They're like, wait a minute, you're the one that was driving. And then she tries to bail. And then that's the part where they get her until the cops get there. We're not going to watch that footage today because I want to watch it. I want to jump into the whole P. Diddy case with you guys. And that is crazy. Hit me with a number 1 in the chat or on the comment section if you've been watching this whole case. He's in jail. They're not allowing him to make phone calls or go back home, and there's no bail or anything like that. And there's a lot of people that are happy because they're saying that there's many people out there that are scared for him if he's released, or even if he gets house arrest, he's going to be able to make phone calls and people feel threatened, where he can get some goons or people.
1
2
11,111.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's go. Yep.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so let's jump into this real quick. How quick? That's right, real quick. Let me see. Let's go. Let me know if you're new to the channel, man. I would like to give you a shout out. I would like to shout you out here. Welcome. We live stream every Friday nights. Try to go live at 7 p.m. It is hard because we just recently added a new member to the family, and we've been busy, but we're here. Let me make a quick run, get some water. You two do the same. We're about to jump into the whole case. P. Diddy's lawsuits. We got a name. We're going to talk about the whole case, and also too, man, who do you think is going to get busted, man? Because there's going to be a lot of celebrities. They're saying politicians. Everyone, man. Everyone.
First
Obama.
Time here, bro.
Yo, shout out to you. Thank you so much for being here, man. Appreciate it. Let me get you. Let me hit you with this. There we go. Let me hit you with this.
Let's go. Yep.
So, give me about 90 seconds, okay? I'll be back real quick.
Thumbs up Thai face with tears of joy. Welcome the classic 1 thumbs up. You can help and support this channel by donating with Cash App, $Ray Business, also Venmo at Talent10.
Warning. The following podcast will most definitely contain language that will both offend and stimulate. Any situations mirroring your real life are purely coincidental and have nothing to do with you. Calm your tits, sit down, and enjoy the show.
Yo, here we go.
Why you got to say nasty shit, Ray? Cause I'm a nasty motherfucker.
All right. Yo.
Hey, y'all.
We're back. We're going to jump right into the whole case. I know some people are asking about the Diddy commercial. You know what? Let me get that video and let's start the segment, this P. Diddy segment with the let me see. Diddy video invitation. So it seems like a lot of people forgot about this whole video. I had it uploaded. Here we go. But the reason why I took it down is they hit me with copyright, so I was like, I'm okay. But I'll put the music a little bit low so it can be in the background, and then we can you guys can hear also to the whole thing. This was 1988. 1998 seems a little bit This is an invitation. So you're gonna see who used to hang out with Diddy, because ain't nobody trying to come out and talk about Diddy or have Diddy's back now, right? Now that Diddy's busted, you know.
You're cordially invited to celebrate the birth of Sean Puffy Combs.
Puffy. P. Diddy.
P. Diddy.
Who's that?
P. Diddy.
I thought his name was Puff Daddy.
You know, that's Sammy Sosa.
PD.
Hey, Daddy.
Who's that?
Diddy. Puffy Daddy. Diddy. Puffy Daddy.
PD.
Hey, Daddy.
Is that Mariah Carey?
Puff.
PD.
Mariah Carey, bro.
Hey, Daddy.
Yo.
Diddy. Puffy Daddy.
Yo.
You record.
That was that. They're saying that this guy, Clyde, what is his name? Clyde Davis? Hold on. Is the guy, because what was this interview? It was actually DJ Academics and Whack 100 that were talking about. I don't know if it was them that interview, but they're talking about who got him into that lifestyle. Who got him? They're saying that this could be the guy that the guy got him started, allegedly. I'm gonna say the word alleged. And also, too, they're saying that Diddy has dirt on this guy. You know, so how do you get dirt on your on you, the person that taught you the game, right?
You are cordially invited.
Will, they got Will right there, man. Will Smith.
Follow us on Instagram and stay connected
and
at Activate Teleron.
You know, with Will's background, bro, like, you know what I mean? Everything we've been hearing. What's his name? This guy's name, I forgot. Stiller. This is the Zoolander dude.
Sean P. Diddy. Puff Pastry Combs.
Puff the Magic Dragon.
Oh, that Chris Rock.
Puff Daddy.
Oh, damn. Is this, who's this? Will.i.am? No, this is not Will.i.am, right?
I call Puffy Sean John.
Bro.
Got a lot of names, huh? Let's get some more names.
Hey, you're Puff and stuff. Sean P. Puff. Puffy, please. Bad boy.
He was on birthday boy on this night.
Oh, man. They should have blurred the baby.
Sean John. Puffy Combs. Sean Puffy Combs. Yo, Puff Daddy Combs.
My man, Puffy.
Big boy.
The legendary Puff Daddy.
Not the Donnie. Yo, not the Donnie.
He did me, yes.
Yo, Magic Johnson, man.
Puff Daddy.
Jeez, Puff.
That's the one you need to use.
Puff Daddy. My daddy.
Hey, how you guys? How you doing on November 4th?
Dang. Hey, this party must have been crazy, man. We might even see like footage from this party in the court, man.
Are cordially invited to the birth of Puff Daddy. Yay! It's destined to be the most unbelievable.
I gotta stop it here and there because copyright.
Spectacular, incredible, unbelievable, and expensive events of all time.
It's wild. That's wild. That's freaky. That's wild. All right. So I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of people scared right now. There's a lot of people scared. But then at the same time, hey, man, there's gonna be justice for those people that suffered, man. All the abuse and all that, you know. So let's jump into this video. I'm gonna keep it short. There we go. So, since we're going to do a reaction to P. Diddy's lawsuits, name 8 celebrities. What about them? Here we go.
P. Diddy went from beloved music icon to disgraced sexual predator, at least according to the charges from the feds. Right now, he's behind bars in New York, the same place where just last year, he was given a key to the city. It was a disturbing set of allegations.
Now, they're going to get this what is he, governor?
That led to Diddy's arrest in the way of multiple civil suits brought by accusers. And in some of those suits, co-defendants are listed, and in others, celebrities. Could it be a time of reckoning for them too? We're taking a deep dive into all the celebrities listed in Diddy's civil lawsuits
and
whether
Prince, right? They're saying, man, where's all his friends? Where are they friends at, man?
they too could face federal charges. I'm Sierra Gillespie, and this is Law and Crime
Do you
News.
think
A
he will bring
groundbreaking
everyone
case
down
brought
with him?
forth just this week when
Partners in
54-year-old
crime.
Sean Diddy
Oh, I think he's gonna bring a lot of people down with him because they're saying that this guy's not gonna be able to survive prison at all, especially with this type of lifestyle that he has and 54 years old. Prison is violent, you know, and especially him being a celebrity. There's gonna be always somebody in there trying to make a name for themselves, and yeah, they're gonna be parading this guy. They're gonna be taking his chonchon. Where's the chonchon? Do we have that chonchon? I don't even think I have the chonchon. Yeah, I don't have it. Oh man, just when you needed it.
Holmes was arrested on September 15th. He now faces some pretty serious federal charges: racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Diddy was indicted by a federal grand jury and is now being held in Brooklyn at the Metropolitan Detention Center after he was twice denied bail. Diddy's attorneys say he was in New York for about a week before the arrest, anticipating the federal indictment. But he wasn't the only one who kind of saw this coming. After federal investigators raided two of Diddy's homes back in March, we kind of had an idea something was on the way. Just this week, we learned some of the items that investigators collected during those raids of Diddy's homes in both Miami and Los Angeles. According to the indictment against Diddy, investigators seized more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricants from his home.
What?
What the hell is even that?
The court doc states that
Said 1,000.
these items in Los Angeles. According to the indictment against Diddy, investigators seized more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricants from his homes. The court doc states that these items were used in something referred to as freak-offs, which were elaborate and produced sex performances that Combs arranged, directed, masturbated during, and often electronically recorded. According to prosecutors, Diddy and his associates transported
Yeah, everybody's all happy here in this picture, huh? Not soon.
commercial sex workers over state lines and even internationally. Diddy then allegedly gave these sex workers and victims controlled substances, at times unbeknownst to the victims. Prosecutors say Diddy did this to keep the victims obedient and compliant. He then took videos of victims having sex with these sex workers, sometimes without their consent. After all this, both Diddy and the victims would receive IV fluids to recover from the physical exertion and drug.
So this is the thing that caught my attention, man. The part where this guy was giving them, like, you know, after the freak offs, like just
1,000 K bottles of Johnson & Johnson, beaming face with smiling eyes, crazy.
You know, nights of
face vomiting, face vomiting, face vomiting.
Just nonstop, like pop-a-thons and shit. You know what I mean? Like they were. This guy is like, all right, stop this shit. Damn. Goddamn. All right, man. All right. It's like, you know what I mean? Like they were having days, hours, you know, just nonstop. And this guy had probably doctors, man. I'm sure they had doctors or had like people with IBs, and so they can recover fast for next days.
Federal investigators about their consent. After all this, both this to keep the victims obedient and compliant. He then took videos of victims having sex with these sex workers, sometimes without their consent. After all this, both Diddy and the victims would receive IV fluids to recover from the physical exertion and drug use. Federal investigators say that during the raids of Diddy's homes, they collected some of these recordings showing the disturbing details of these freak-offs. And
yeah, imagine those people that the authorities, because they got like a special department, right, to watch these videos and all that. Like, oh, what's up? Okay, let me see my camera. Showing my fonts and everything. Oh, okay, because unlock me. Sorry, I got this camera, which you guys know. I gotta find the setting where. Okay, there we go. That's good right there. Because I move my hands and then it changes certain positions of the camera. But anyway, so yeah, man, that's the part that got me thinking. Like, man, this guy had people on IBs and medical supplies.
The feds had a heads up about these recordings, thanks to some of the civil lawsuits filed against Diddy, namely the one.
Yeah, he's the real life Caligula. There's actually a book about this character named Caligula. When you think about it, it's really sick. I mean,
one brought by Rodney Jones, also known as the producer Lil Rod. Lil Rod worked with Diddy on his Love album starting in 2022 and says he experienced months of abuse all at the hands of Diddy. In his lengthy civil suit, Lil Rod refers to these recordings, saying, quote, Mr. Combs required Mr. Jones, that's Lil Rod, to record him constantly. Mr. Jones has secured hundreds of hours of footage and audio recordings of Mr. Combs, his staff, and his guests engaging in some serious illegal activity. Lil Rod's lawsuit also lays out some other pretty disturbing claims, like that Diddy sexually assaulted him and forced Lil Rod to have sex with a prostitute. But Lil Rod's lawsuit came out swinging in more ways than one. Not only did it shed light on the dark allegations against Diddy, but it dropped some high-profile celebrity names too. First, there's Academy Award-winning actor Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh, man.
Lil Rod alleges Diddy was, quote, grooming him to pass him off to his friends. This fear became reality when Mr. Combs introduced Mr. Jones to Cuba Gooding Jr. while they were on Mr. Combs' yacht. The lawsuit includes pictures of this too, showing both Diddy with Cuba and then Cuba with his arms around Little Rod. Court docs go on to say, quote, Cuba Gooding Jr. began touching, groping, and fondling Mr. Jones's legs, his upper inner thighs near his groin, and the small of his back near his buttocks and his.
Oh, tell me, what do they taste like? I'm just a mess.
The little commercials, that was wild, you know. That is crazy. Sorry, let me bring this video away.
His yacht. The lawsuit includes pictures of this too, showing both Diddy with Cuba and then Cuba with his arms around Little Rod. Court docs go on to say, quote, Cuba Gooding Jr. began touching, groping, and fondling Mr. Jones's legs, his upper inner thighs near his groin, and the small of his back near his buttocks and his shoulders.
They wanted a contract, man. They wanted to be around the lifestyle. Maybe some of them probably they just wanted a job, and next thing you know, fucking allegedly, right? Diddy got them on video doing certain stuff, or and next thing you know, they're blackmailed. They're getting blackmailed, and now they gotta serve Diddy. They gotta do what Diddy says. They gotta do what Diddy wants, you know, and that's the way he was catching this. It's man, it's an evil world.
It's an evil world we live in.
Jeez.
Rejected his advances, and Mr. Gooding Jr. did not stop until Mr. Jones forcibly pushed him away. Here's former prosecutor Melba Pearson.
In the last couple of years, there were allegations against him for sexual assault. So now we had those prior allegations, and now we see him tied to this case as allegedly trying to, assault a Little Rod, assault others.
Back in 2019, Cuba was booked on misdemeanor charges of forcible touching and sexual abuse after allegedly groping a woman in Times Square. By the next year, 3 women had come forward accusing him of non-consensual.
He's a little freaky dude, man. What's his name on Boys in the Hood? He was one of my favorite actors back in the days, man.
Sexual touching. He eventually reached a plea deal with prosecutors that required 6 months of counseling but no jail time. Just this summer, he appeared on Dan Abrams Live, where he discussed those charges.
You pleaded guilty to a forcible touching misdemeanor in 2022, eventually led to a guilty plea of a lesser charge. A year later, you settled a federal civil lawsuit, 2 more civil misconduct lawsuits. Can you understand why some would say, don't want to cast this guy?
Sure, but I can also understand some people who come up to me in the street all the time and yell, show me the money, and say, hang in there, and I see what you're going through. You know, you make movies for an audience of people, right? So right now.
Shout out to the classic one. He got a lot of people in his bits. So much dirt on them. Oh, man. Poor J-Lo. Oh, yeah, we got to talk about J-Lo after this. Yeah, but I was thinking too, like whoever they were getting blackmailed, also too, probably there's a lot of people out there right now, like probably say, hey man, I'm gonna get exposed, come out in those videos, but some of them, the ones that are victims, probably they're feeling relieved, right, that those videos are not gonna be released or they're not going to be blackmailed anymore. Because, man, if he was doing this to celebrities, politicians, people of power, people of means, imagine how much shit this guy must have done, allegedly, right? Alleged to people that regular people, normal people that don't have money, or like once again the means to maybe pay for a lawyer or protect themselves. Imagine
making a movie for faith-based people who are excited to renew our hope in humanity, especially the times we're in, dealing with politics and the world issues that are going on. So that's where I am now.
And have you expressed regret, sorrow, apologies for what happened previously?
The devil only
Everything
gives
that
you
happens
so
in my
much
life is
time
for a
until
reason.
he
I believe
collects on
that.
that
And
contract.
if I continue to walk on my path, whatever that is, I know at the end result, it'll be.
Yeah, shout out to Valentor. The devil only gives you so much time until he collects on the contract. Ooh, that's fire. That's true.
Diddy is definitely
true,
not
man.
going down alone.
Oh no. Hey, but it's you're right. You're absolutely right. Because eventually, you gotta pay your dues, man. You're gonna have to eventually gotta pay the price. The price coming. Price.
Exactly, Valiant.
To make me stronger, to be a better person, to be a better father, And right now, that's the moment I'm in.
Back to Melba. She says it's possible that charges could be brought against the actor.
I'm
that's the same lawyer,
feeling
attorney.
where there's smoke, there's fire, right? Because now we have two different instances where you're accused of the same type of behavior, years apart. I think there's something there. And I don't know that Cuba Gooding Jr. is going to escape from that one because he already saw definitely people moving away from him within Hollywood circles and other circles once those first sexual assault allegations came out. So at this point, I don't think he's going to get away with it a second time.
Is it possible that he could face charges based on these allegations that were brought forward by Lil Rod?
It is possible as well. Again, we've got the statute of limitations issue to deal with. So depending on the
I'm gonna speed it up a little bit, guys. Just that way.
So basically, all of Hollywood is going down.
Man.
time frame of when this happened is, again, the Adult Survivors
Jeff,
Act, which was.
That's the same thing I was thinking earlier because I'm like, wait a minute. I mean, it's all Hollywood. Imagine like who else that let's. They got to say the word let's, right? Usher and Justin Bieber brought into the game. J-Lo, you know what I mean? When she was there, man, come on, J-Lo.
The vehicle where many of these lawsuits came out, many of these civil lawsuits, came out, there was a finite amount of time for those suits to be filed. The time frame is going to be very, very important. What witnesses come forward, because again, this may not be a situation where DNA may be at play. This may be more of a situation of, hey, yes, I was there. And
Many of his executive have been jumping ship.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
More than just
putting his
Hollywood.
hands on Little Rod, or I recall certain aspects. So it's going to be a very witness-intensive type of case. And the question is, will the witnesses be willing to come forward?
Another high-profile.
Ooh, J-Lo. We're about to get into that. Before we do, man. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, man. Jay-Z, man. Jay-Z, Beyonce. This is crazy. This is crazy. We're gonna get into the J-Lo part, but J-Lo, man, because J-Lo, when it's funny, if we go back and look back at those videos of J-Lo and Puff Daddy, you see J-Lo, trying to be all hood, with her bandana and the hoops and all that, and you're like, what, But they got it coming, man. Big shout out to everybody that is just joining the stream. Shout out to y'all, and shout out to all the new people watching the stream. Do me a huge favor, hit the like button. It helps the stream. And let's keep on going.
Another high-profile name listed in Lil Rod's lawsuit is Jennifer Lopez.
They say that since I work.
All right, we gotta pause it right there. All right, here we go.
The standpoint of this, and there was a finite Adult Survivors Act, which was the vehicle where many of these lawsuits came out, many of these civil suits came out. all certain aspects. So it's going to be a very...
Another high-profile name listed in Lil Rod's lawsuit is Jennifer Lopez.
From the standpoint of the names of the celebrities that were tied to this, the fact that Jennifer Lopez was tied to this back when
she looks all cracked out right there.
She was involved in were party to a shooting at a nightclub when she was dating Diddy, and is now alleged to have brought the gun with her to the scene and gave it to Diddy, and that's how the shooting occurred.
Lil Rod's team brings up J-Lo when establishing Diddy's history, writing his, quote, RICO enterprise has existed for at least 20 years, dating back to the 1999 nightclub shooting in NYC, when Mr. Combs required his then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez to transport his illegal firearm into the NYC nightclub. The court docs also allege Diddy forced his then-artist Shine to assume responsibility for the shooting.
Makes you think, why does he have an illegal, like, weapon? You know, for people saying like, oh, well, you get those in the street. Yeah, you do get those in the street, but it means that they're either high caliber or at the same time maybe he's got somebody else's fingerprints, right? Was he trying to do something?
Lopez to transport his illegal firearm into the NYC nightclub. The court docs also allege Diddy forced his then-artist Shine to assume responsibility for the shooting of several individuals. The shooting happened on December 27, 1999 at about 2:55 a.m. A fight broke out at a nightclub in New York City between Diddy, Jamal Barrow, who's known as the rapper Shine, and Matthew Allen, who went by the nickname Scar. Guns were drawn and 3 people were shot. No one suffered any life-threatening injuries, and the victims were not involved in the fight. J-Lo and Diddy fled from the scene in a car, but were later arrested and charged. J-Lo's charges were dropped, but the others stuck. Diddy was acquitted, but Shine was sentenced to 10 years in prison. He was released in 2009 and deported back to his home country of Belize. Lil Rod alleges it was Diddy who pulled the trigger, and Shine just took the fall for him. Because of this allegation, experts like former FBI agent Bobby Chacon say investigators could take a second look at the shooting. If there's a civil lawsuit that lays out this major allegation, what would it take to reopen an investigation into something that happened 25 years ago?
Well, it would take,
I feel old. 25 years ago, man. Oh, it feels like it was yesterday. It feels like it was on.
It would take a different look at it. So in other words, he was acquitted on the state murder charges. Now, federal charges can be different. You can have RICO, you can have a continuing criminal enterprise. You could have, so the underlying acts, the predicate acts, what we used to call them when I worked RICO cases, a RICO predicate act could be something like that 1999 case, and you can use it as a predicate act. You can bring it up. When I worked cold cases of this type, sometimes with the passage of time, people aren't as intimidated and they're not as threatened, and they get away from the person who is the threat. And they feel more forthcoming to testify or to give statements in lieu of testimony. But certainly, I think that that case is going to be part of it. In the aftermath of that, they have witnesses that say he bragged about intimidating witnesses, paying off jurors. Yeah. Certainly when you have that kind of stuff, if you go back and you find that juror that was paid off, or jurors, multiple, that may have been paid off, certainly that gives you the impetus to kind of come forward and refresh those charges on a federal.
Because they're saying he paid off a lot of people.
Different. The charges are a little different, so it's not double jeopardy. And so I think that case that you mentioned, that you cite, I think is certainly one of the ones they're looking to build into a much bigger, to me, maybe a RICO type case.
We also know that federal investigators have spoken to other plaintiffs in civil cases against Diddy to learn more about his personality and what he's like in relationships. That means J-Lo is someone the feds will want to talk to if they haven't already. It also...
Yo, I can't wait. This case is going to go for a while, man. This case is going to be... And they're saying that they're going to make it a public case, so we are going to be seeing actually the court on live TV.
I mean, she could be called to testify against him.
It's possible. It's absolutely possible. If I was the prosecutor handling that case, I absolutely would list her, right? But of course, we need to know whether or not she'd be cooperative. That, of course, changes the strategy when it comes to trial.
No,
so you may list someone as a potential witness. That does not mean you're necessarily going to call them. The question is whether or not their testimony is really going to help you. But there is a universe where she could testify against him in terms of, violence, in terms of his interactions with
This guy, fucking Diddy's got to have a lot of video footage on J-Lo, man. Come on, think about it.
with other artists, especially the folks that have been coming forward alleging that he has harmed them in some way or engaged in, human trafficking and sex trafficking. So was she aware of any of that going on? Did she see him with underage girls, or was she present for when some of those videos were taken that Little Rod
she was present.
included screenshots of those videos?
What do you think she was doing, man? Cutting her nails like while this whole freak out was happening?
His pleadings. So how much of that did she know? When did she know it? And what actions did she take at the time? Is that part of the reason why they broke up? We don't know. So all of this will remain to be seen. Obviously, the prosecution and law enforcement need to speak with her, get a statement from her to understand what she knows or what she could be able to testify to. And
yeah, what's up? Shout out to La Blue Eyes. It's pretty interesting, and big shout out to you. They're saying that that's the reason why Ben Affleck. There was an article that I read earlier, but it wasn't a reliable source website. So, but they're saying not only on that website, but also to people are speaking about that. That's the reason why Ben is like, "Hey, man, I ain't trying to deal with this BS," And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. And LA Blue Eyes, I think that could
and
be one of
then
the
make
reasons.
appropriate decisions from there.
But it's not just artists that Lil Rod named either. He specifically mentioned Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, in court docs. It reads in part, quote, Mr. Combs was known for...
Yo, they got a homeboy right here, too. La carita.
But it's not just artists that Lil Rod named either. He specifically mentioned Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, in court docs. It reads in part, quote, Mr. Combs was known for throwing the best parties. Affiliation with and or sponsorship of Mr. Combs' sex trafficking parties garner legitimacy and access to celebrities, such as famous athletes, political figures, artists, musicians, and international dignitaries like British Royal Prince Harry. Why even name Prince Harry? There's no allegations against him or anything, but why bring him up?
I think it may have been a move to bring more credibility to the filing and say that, basically he being Diddy, was using his fame, fortune, and influence to insulate himself. So he was able to legitimize some of the activities he was doing by having these lavish parties, bringing all these A-list celebrities, but somewhere in a back room or somewhere in another wing, horrible things were happening. So the fact that Prince Harry was there does not necessarily mean he was participating in what was happening. And just because you were at a party doesn't mean you know what's happening in every inch of the house. I mean, if you think about it, if the party's being thrown in a mansion, there are various floors and wings. So it is completely possible that he was there and did not participate. Now, if you had said Prince Andrew, especially as a result of...
But also, too, what they say, I'm pretty sure many of you...
I don't understand why TF Ben didn't get a prenup.
Oh, I see what you're saying. And what other people, going back to see what you're saying, what other people are saying, too, is that Diddy... sorry I interrupted the video, but before, I forget, they're saying that Diddy has a house behind the main house. So it means that you're thinking the freak off is here. No. Like, people are taken to the real freak off in the backyard, which is a huge backyard, and that only certain people are included there. Later on, we're gonna play maybe if there's time, the video where actually the baby was taken over there, back there with JC, Beyonce, and other celebrities, and the baby was like, the rapper, he was like shocked, right? And he's saying that maybe Diddy had Beyonce go up to him and introduce himself, because it's like, yo, it's Beyonce. Beyonce's not gonna go up to. I'm not saying the baby, he's not a known rapper or celebrity. He is for sure, but even in his words, or in the words of the person that was talking on the video, They're saying Beyonce's not going to go up to just anyone. So probably P. Diddy forced her to
the
go
allegations
up
that
to him.
came out in connection with the Epstein case, that they were close and that they traveled together, and there was a person that alleged that he had sexually assaulted her while she was underage. That would be a different story. But Prince Harry and the way that it was mentioned seemed to be very, again, just sort of trying to bring legitimacy and talk about these were the people that Diddy surrounded himself by to protect himself.
Prince Harry has no criminal charges or even any accusations of illegal activity, but he could still see the inside of a courtroom in a defamation case.
It's possible that.
Yeah, man. When you have a prince of the, Prince Harry being your homie, kicking it at your house, you hanging out with your freak offs, Diddy, man. Diddy, I didn't believe it, but Diddy has to have a lot of power, a lot of power. Not only Hollywood, but man, politicians and government.
That Prince Harry may be able to preserve his reputation. And since it was such a minuscule mention in the greater context of this filing, he may be okay.
Another celebrity mentioned in Lil Rod's lawsuit is Young Miami, who dated Diddy from 2021 to 2023. According to
Diddy was dating everybody, man. Young Miami too.
the lawsuit, Young Miami's cousin assaulted Lil Rod during the Thanksgiving holiday in 2022. It reads, quote, Young Miami's cousin burst into the bathroom and began groping Mr. Jones. She started undressing and attempted to straddle him and have sex with him in the presence of Mr. Combs and his staff. Similar to Prince Harry, there are no allegations against Young Miami herself, so there's probably no worry of charges being filed against her. But there could be charges against some of the other people listed in Lil Rod's lawsuit. That's people like Diddy's chief of staff, Christina Coram, who Lil Rod compares to Ghislaine Maxwell, the longtime companion of Jeffrey Epstein. Epstein died by suicide in 2019 when he faced numerous charges of sexual assault over the course of multiple years. Maxwell was charged and found guilty of sex trafficking in relation to her time with Epstein, and she's currently serving a lengthy prison sentence. And she's numerous charges against some.
Sorry, let me go back to this, guys, because this part is important.
The other people listed in Lil Rod's lawsuit.
Here we go.
That's people like Diddy's chief of staff, Christina Coram, who Lil Rod compares to Ghislaine Maxwell, the longtime companion of Jeffrey Epstein. Epstein died by suicide in 2019 when he faced numerous charges of sexual assault over the course of multiple years. Maxwell was charged and found guilty of sex trafficking in relation to her time with Epstein, and she's currently serving a lengthy prison sentence. Lil Rod says Christina Coram ordered sex workers and prostitutes for Mr. Combs and ordered and distributed ecstasy, cocaine, GHB, ketamine, marijuana, and mushrooms to Mr. Combs and his celebrity guests who were present on his rented yacht and his homes in LA, NYC, and Miami. This is referenced in Diddy's indictment too, saying members and associates of the Combs enterprise, including high-ranking supervisors, security staff, household staff, personal assistants, and other Combs business employees, facilitated the freak-offs by, among other things, booking hotel rooms for the freak-offs, stocking the hotel rooms in advance with the required freak-off supplies, including controlled substances, baby oil, lubricant, extra linens, and lighting. Federal prosecutors also allege these associates arranged travel for victims and commercial sex workers, delivered large sums of cash to Diddy to pay these sex workers, and even scheduled the delivery of IV fluids. So according to Melba, it's possible some of these associates are charged too.
None of these cases, when you have these high-profile people that have been using people over years, none of these cases happen without a handler. R. Kelly had a handler. Epstein had a handler, Weinstein had a handler. Everybody has, in those scenarios of those powerful people, powerful men that are abusing other people, they have someone that does their dirty work. And it's usually not only just one person, it's several people who may have different duties. So again, seeing this woman being his handler, being the person to get him drugs, being the person to...
Oh shit, this was what's her name again, man? I don't want to rewind it. Sorry.
And she is also going to bear the brunt of person to basically be on dirty work. And it's usually not only just one person. Epstein had a handler, Weinstein had a handler. Everybody has, in those scenarios of those powerful people, powerful men that are abusing other people, they have someone that does their dirty work. And it's usually not only just one person, it's several people who may have different duties. So again, seeing this woman being his handler, being the person to get him drugs, being the person to procure sex workers for him, being the person to basically be on cleanup duty in case of, covering up or silencing people that might want to come forward, that's not unusual. And she is also going to bear the brunt of criminal liability, just like Ghislaine Maxwell did, and basically had to take the entire brunt of the criminal justice system alone because of the fact that, Epstein committed suicide and was not able to be held accountable.
And we can't talk about Diddy without mentioning Cassie, the one whose lawsuit blew the lid off Diddy's alleged scheme. She filed civil suit against Diddy last November under the New York Survivor Act, meaning any sexual assault survivor could file suit against their accused.
Yo, let's give it up. Let's give it up for Cassie, man. She is the real MVP right here, because thanks to her, you know what I mean, this whole thing started happening, you know what I mean? The case got dismissed, and at first I was like, man, it got dismissed. Why did it get dismissed? A lot of people were saying, oh, she said, she sold out and this and that, but she opened the door actually to this whole thing that happened. And I think after a whole year, the case can be reopened, and this was going on. So we're gonna listen to this right now.
To be held accountable.
And we can't talk about Diddy without mentioning Cassie,
Damn,
the one whose lawsuit blew
Handler?
the lid off Diddy's alleged scheme. She filed civil suit against Diddy last November under the New York Survivor Act, meaning any sexual assault survivor could file suit against their accused predator, and the statute of limitations didn't matter. Cassie's lawsuit was settled just one day after it was filed, but it was still made public, dropping a laundry list of bombshells about Diddy that the public hadn't previously heard. Cassie's lawsuit outlined years of abuse by Diddy, starting when she was just 19 years old, and at the time, he was 37. According to her suit, Diddy was prone to uncontrollable rage and frequently beat Cassie savagely. Cassie alleged Diddy forced her to use drugs and would physically beat her, rape her, or force her to have sex with prostitutes. Then there's the gun allegation that on at least 2 occasions, Diddy demanded Cassie hold his gun in her purse. The lawsuit goes on to state, quote, there was no clear reason why Mr. Combs required her to hold his guns, except to reinforce to his young girlfriend that he was violent, powerful, and dangerous.
Yeah, she had a lot of
This
balls,
echoes
for sure,
a similar allegation made by Lil Rod about Jennifer
Cassie, the
Lopez's
star
part
witness.
in the
She got
1999
all
New
this
York
started.
nightclub shooting.
Not only did
Yeah. Thanks to Cassie, this whole thing started. I agree. Big shout out to
that poor
the
girl.
classic one. Yeah.
She's GNA needs some major counseling.
Yeah, and because a lot of people are scared, man. They're still scared. That's why they don't want to release. They don't want to let Diddy go back to his spot. They don't want Diddy to be close to anyone. They don't want Diddy talking to anyone because they know people are scared. Because Diddy gets the chance to call anybody, he can make the calls. Be like, hey man, do this. You got, call
But then
this.
again, as a
Jennifer
woman
Lopez.
myself, I'm not.
Allegedly bring the gun to the club. Now we're also looking at years later, Cassie coming forward and saying that Diddy forced her to carry a gun with her when they went out to different events. So again,
That was probably blackmailing, right? Probably she was carrying like a dirty gun, and this guy knew how to.
I
do
think that
whole
this
thing.
is more along the lines of when you look at this from a domestic violence lens, from the standpoint of the abuser being very controlling and demanding certain activities to prove loyalty, to basically put yourself in a bad situation where only he can be the one to save you, basically. So in seeing that, the parallels between J-Lo's experience and Cassie's experience, number one, it brings more credibility to what Cassie said in her pleadings.
GNA
but
go
also,
around men
again,
like
it
that.
causes
BC,
us
you
to look at
already
Jennifer
know what's
Lopez and
GNA
be
happened
like,
to you.
some of the comments
He
she
ain't
made
wanna
about
play
the end of her
Candyland and
relationship
order
to
FM
Diddy,
pizza.
in terms of,
SMH
well,
woman
there was
facepalming.
infidelity, and she kind of skirted the issue a bit. But when you start to look back at her comments, you start to think, ooh, were you in a domestic violence relationship with Diddy, much like how Cassie ended up in a domestic violence relationship with him?
Cassie kind of broke the floodgates, so to speak, when she made her civil suit back in November. These crazy allegations, we'd never heard anything like it before. And then all of a sudden we have several more people coming forward, and then more once it turns to 2024. So we have multiple plaintiffs who are coming forward alleging very similar things. I'm wondering, without these civil suits, would we even be here right now? Would Diddy even have been arrested and indicted?
I really don't think so. I really don't think so, because Cassie's lawsuit opened the floodgates, and I think it empowered other survivors to come forward and tell their story. And when Little Rod came forward, I think that was just another huge just a huge moment in this case, because now you have male victims coming forward. And we know statistically male victims of sexual assault generally don't
We bought a ham. An 18-pound. I don't know, but I think normally, well, I don't know what she was going to say exactly, but I think I kind of have a feeling. But normally when male victims come out, people don't believe them, right? And also too, male victims don't really want to talk about being the victims, because being a man, and all that. But let's see what she's gonna say. Excuse me, sorry.
Multiple plaintiffs who are coming forward alleging very similar things. I'm wondering, without these civil suits, would we even be here right now? Would Diddy even have been arrested and indicted?
I really don't think so. I really don't think so, because Cassie's lawsuit opened the floodgates, and I think it empowered other survivors to come forward and tell their story. And when Little Rod came forward, I think that was just another huge, just a huge moment in this case, because now you have male victims coming forward. And we know statistically male victims of sexual assault generally don't report for a number of reasons.
You think 50 Cent is on fucking Diddy's ass. Big shout out to Create Healthy Boundaries. Shout out to you. Let me see, where's my there we go.
You can help and support this channel
But
by donating
they
with
many times view it as an attack on their masculinity, and they're very concerned about how they would be viewed. And I think it empowered other survivors to come forward and tell their story. And when Little Rod came forward, I think that was just another huge, just a huge moment in this case, because now you have male victims coming forward. And we know statistically male victims of sexual assault generally don't report for a number of reasons, but they many times view it as an attack on their masculinity, and they're very concerned about how they would be viewed publicly. And Little Rod was brave, which I really commend his bravery in standing up and saying, listen, this is what happened to me. And that empowered more and more folks to come forward, including most recently Danity Kane, one of the members of Danity Kane, stating that he had abused her, and she had witnessed the abuse he had levied on others. So I think that all of these voices coming forward and saying, listen, there's something here, the feds took notice. And even though they may not.
No, and I agree with La Blue Eyes. Yeah, for example, that video do you guys remember when that video came out of Cassie? Even though she came out, she was in the blankets inside the hotel room, and then Diddy was like, "Oh, come out!" Was talking smack. People were still like in denial, right? Like, no. It wasn't until like finally that video came out, was released, of Cassie trying to run away, and you can see the CCTV video of her trying to get into the elevator. Diddy just comes in like, not today, and it starts trying to, let me go get back over here. Unlock me. Okay, man, I'm kind of this camera's pissing me off. I'm seeing my pants over here and all that. Yeah, so you can see the video of Lock Me. Is it like a lock me? Oh, unlock me. There we go. And you can see Cassie, trying to get to the elevator. Diddy comes out and fucking grabs her by the hair, drags her, and does that. That's when now everybody was like, oh, okay. Then they believe. So yeah, it sucks, man, that people don't believe the victims.
Not have been public about it at first. We knew, obviously, when they searched the houses, we knew that this was getting very serious, but they were monitoring this the minute that Cassie filed her lawsuit. And when they read those allegations, I can assure you that investigation started immediately. And then as more and more survivors came forward, again, the feds would be going and interviewing each of those people, seeing what evidence they have. So, for instance, do they have maybe some cell phone footage, or can they substantiate what occurred to them in other ways, maybe follow-up text messages, emails? All of these things are aspects that the feds are able to use to now bring in their case in chief against P. Diddy.
Months ago, we reported that Cassie was working with federal investigators in the case against Diddy. We can't know for sure whether she testified in the grand jury hearing that would ultimately indict Diddy, but it's likely at least some of his accusers did.
I do believe that a number of the survivors would have testified. I don't think that they would have brought all of them because of the fact that, number one, you want to testifying is traumatizing, especially when you're talking about the most awful day likely of your life and some very
And you got to see that person.
degrading things that happen to you. And you have to tell that to a bunch of people you don't know. So it's you have to be very cautious in when and how you bring your victims and your survivors to testify, and think about that in terms of your strategy. Because again, you may want to save some of the survivors for the actual trial if this does go to trial, and maybe just pick one or two that make the point, right? And then you can fill it in with more evidence as the trial proceeds. But you don't necessarily have to show all of your evidence to the grand jury. You just pick the strongest pieces of evidence so that, again, you're not burning your survivors out before they get to the point of trial unnecessarily. Obviously, they do have to testify and tell their story so that the jury has something to deliberate on. But at the same token, you don't want to push them too much because, again, that trauma is very real. And even if they are getting assistance through counseling or something along those lines, it's still a lot to have to talk about it, especially in such a huge media frenzy around it, and so many people weighing in, and whether it be social media or other celebrities or things like that. So those are some of the things I think the assistant U.S. attorney would have been considering when deciding who should be brought in front of the grand jury to testify.
And when it comes time for trial, we could expect to hear from Cassie or other accusers in federal court. You're bringing up a really good point because, as you said, this is probably one of the darkest times of these survivors.
Knew she was abused. PPL who been through it can see it a mile away. Just by the way she moves around him. At the classic zero any yup facts.
Survivor of the domestic violence. I seen shit where we're back to Jello and knew she was abused. You have been through it. Hey man, I'm sorry to hear about that, and I hope you're getting help, or you're talking to somebody. It's always good to talk to somebody. Mexican, I'm Hispanic, Latino, however you want to call it. And in my culture, we don't we see as getting therapy, help. Not everybody. I'm not generalizing, right? But I would say like on a coming from immigrant parents, right? We see this as they see, or we see this as if you go to the psychologist, psychiatrist, whatever, or help, that something's wrong with you, man, get help, talk to somebody, or at least talk to somebody. But it's always good to get help and talk to someone. It is crazy. It's wild. It's what's sad is, once again, man, people don't believe the victims, right? People don't seem to believe the victims, and that's something that we need to push. It's to believe the person or whoever approaches you, or when you're hearing somebody asking for help, not to just laugh it off. And being here in LA, Hollywood, we get a lot of people that they try to get rich. They try to get their money, and sometimes we say when there's a victim, this artist abused me.
Abused all
they're
the
all
women
like,
he was with.
they're all like, oh, well, probably you got abused, but what about like when you were there? How come you never said nothing, right? So, and sometimes people don't step forward because of the same thing. They're scared to get criticized.
Not the norm. People will be on GPS monitors, or they'll be.
We put up a $50 million bond secured by the property, not only GPS monitoring, not only will he surrender his passport, all that. They say they have brought the head of Sage Intelligence today, and they are proposing that Sage Intelligence
you went through that,
all former law enforcement, will be monitoring Combs' home 24/7 to make sure he doesn't leave. The defense is also proposing a visitor log, and they would give that list to the court, so who would be coming to and from his house. And the defense also says that Combs will not have access to a cell phone or access to the internet if he's let out of jail. Is that sufficient, Natalie?
He's not going to get out of jail.
Say that is creative.
There's a video before I go I want to show you guys. Do you guys remember a couple of years ago? Was it a couple of years ago? Was it a year ago? Where there was this male prostitute, ex-porn star that got arrested. I don't know, with some files, but then he ended up
I had sex with
cooperating with the cops. And see, I'm sorry if I have the volume like super high on the video media. The video media is the YouTube videos and all that. The reason maybe it might be hella high is because previously the volume was low, so now I got it amped up. But let me. So there was a video of this ex-adult film star getting arrested back in 2018, and he's getting interviewed, drilled, and people laughed at this guy. People didn't believe him. They looked at him like he was fucking crazy. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna say I looked at him like he was fucking crazy, but it did sound insane what he was talking about. He was talking about that he's Puff Diddy's alleged sex slave, and so this is on a resurfaced video, and so now people, it's not a new video, it's been out, but now people are tripping because now like, excuse me. Now everybody's going back to the old videos, right? Of Diddy getting accused, or and now it's making sense. We are like now like, whoa. So check this out. Let me know what you think. Does it sound like crazy stuff? Let me know. Do you believe now the guy?
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot of business. Because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with speakers and stuff. And I was like, I had sex with Cassie and Sean.
That dude said I had sex with Cassie and Sean.
I had sex with
when he released that, they released that, people were like, yeah, right, bro. Yeah. So, Margot, I did bottle service in college for years. Diddy is the least of the lesser evils. I'm just saying, whoa, okay. Yeah. Oh, he's the least. Oh, but there's got to be a lot of people out there. Like, there's like a lot of bars, like in Hollywood, West Hollywood. What's that? Not Element, but Playhouse? That's one of them. But where just celebrities go out, man, bottle service and all that. Let's play this video. Big shout out to Margot. Welcome to the stream. Not sure if this is your first time here, but welcome to the Fan Bam.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot of business. Because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with speakers and stuff, and I was like a sex slave.
As they grilled him over an unrelated incident in 2018, where allegedly shut up one of the former President Donald Trump's. So they when he was giving his this whole talk about Diddy, he wasn't even in there for Diddy. He was just he got arrested for shooting one of Trump's locations, golf courses in Florida. Florida be active, huh? All kinds of shit be happening over there. So, but then he just started, I guess, just talking about it. You know, he's like, yeah, I used to do this, that. Man, did he do it or not, right? Like crazy. We're going to go into one last video, and I know I said we're going to finish it at 11. Ray, man, you're always late. And then at the same time, let me see. Big shout out to Yao. It's my first time here, so chill. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. It's my little. Because yo, that's crazy, don't mean. True, love blue eyes. Remember, Diddy was accused of Tupac's murder. Something was going on. Man, see, I don't want to get sued or anything like that, right? But let's just say alleged, right? Everything was true. I kind of believe, right? But this is just. Let me go find this real. Freddie P goes on to no, that's not this one. Man, it's good to see everybody, man. I hope you guys are having a good Friday. I hope we are entertaining you guys. Let me see.
Ray J and
I like seeing like old interviews like this. Let me bring the volume down. Like, for example, this one. Do you guys remember Fabulous? I really think you're something special. Okay. So this, I think this is at Drink Champs. It says, Diddy makes Fabulous uncomfortable. Let's check this out.
Yeah, Mr. Lee. Yeah, I love this drink.
I
like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, when you put my bag
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping.
Yeah, bro. No, you know, big shout out to the alphabet community. You know what I mean? But this,
Mr. Lee. Yeah, I love this drink. I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
No,
I like that.
I'll be practicing. I got
Yo, you got another man calling you that shit. You know that fucking table's gonna flip, bro. You know that all them bottles gonna fly off.
Yeah, Mr. Lee. Yeah, I love this drink. I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
No,
I like that.
I'll be practicing. I got
Yeah, bro. Yo. This is crazy. This is wild. As a man, there's certain things that as a man, that you know, we fuck around, we joke around and call each other this and that. But then, you know, when it comes to certain shit, you don't say to a man, dude. This is.
Yeah, Mr. Lee. Yeah, I love this drink. I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you.
Especially, you know, imagine like your lady walking in and you got another man calling you Daddy. Yeah, I like when you like this drink, Daddy. No, I like that this Daddy, dude.
Yeah, Mr. Lee. Yeah, I love this drink. I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. I like that.
I'll be practicing.
Motherfucker say scrambling and scraping.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, Mr. Lee. Yeah, I love this drink. I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping. When you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go over that one.
Make a
that
wish.
one.
What the hell is
even that? Every day's a birthday on Drink Champs, goddammit. I'm in.
Yo, everybody's like,
where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real, because it seems like a thing.
I miss
this birthday
with
party,
Puff, man.
But I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying? Eyes, brother. Eyes. I understand. I understand.
Look at Fabulous.
Okay. So check this out. It's me, Tyrese, Ray J, and F. Gary Gray. You know, I'm a type of nigga. I like variety, man. I like people that's unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? I like different personalities. So I was like.
Yo, the more you listen to like the old interviews, everything's like.
I never knew they would become what they are today, but you know what I'm saying. But like that sounded like the type of night I want to have in Vegas. You understand what I'm saying? So.
Yo, Diddy making all these rap artists, they're making them feel like the way like some like messed up stalkers be making other people feel.
So Tyrese kept on talking.
This is a Floyd fight, right?
Yeah. And Tyrese keep on talking about like how you got to get back for church, and we just like, yo, the night ain't start. You got to get back for church. We in motherfucking Vegas, nigga. Like you can go to church next week. You know what I'm saying? Sending your thing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't never we in Vegas. Don't be bringing God into this. Don't bring God into this situation. You know what I'm saying? F. Gary Gray is like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
This dude's a predator, bro.
Then you got Ray J. So Ray J is like just really like feeling like Ray J right now. You know what I'm saying?
We tried with the Rasta, but wasn't having it. Damn.
Hey, yo, don't do that.
Yeah, that's what I said.
What the hell?
I gotta pick it up from right there. This I gotta pick it up from right there.
I haven't seen this footage. This is my first time seeing this.
No, bro. Bro, come tell the story. Bro, we're intoxicated.
Listen.
And they caught Kanye.
Oh, bro, we gotta rebuild that beautiful, nice guy.
Yo, hold on. Lupe. It's true. They caught Kanye crazy.
Rastafari brand of yours, huh? I see you, man.
I'm walking.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Woo!
Look at this dude.
It's fabulous. The only nigga that got the name that I want. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
Let's take a shot for that, boy.
Check it out.
That is wild. Okay, let's watch Diddy's sus moments, and then we'll call it a night, right? Let's go.
I was the president for shit.
I didn't have this video. Just this video actually was on the feed, so I don't want you guys saying, "Damn, Ray, like where did you get this video?" But it was just right there. So it's called Diddy's sus moments. Let's go.
I'm like Kenny. You feel me? He like Clinton. I was the president for shit. Yeah, man. That's OG. Was that a sound?
Oh, y'all did McNeil right here, bro.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work.
It's enough.
Yeah.
I get it. You got it.
You look beautiful. It was a great move.
Gay.
Mr. Lee.
Yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my bag?
I like when you like this, daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
No.
I like that.
I'll be practicing. I got
Look back on where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real? Because I'm saying it seems like a thing.
I miss
this
partying
birthday
with
party,
Puff, man.
Man, but I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying?
My family reunion, so vibrations. So if I make it out tonight,
I was scatting me out. Such a vibe.
Yeah.
I was always wondering why he was wearing this wig. Jesus Christ.
Dallas. Play whatever you want to play, baby. Just here, you know what I'm saying?
Heard that from people who work for Bad Boy, who have now departed, gays who were in Bad Boy, who have told that he likes women, so he would in fact have to be bisexual. I've heard Sean Combs is in fact bisexual. From people who used to work in his company. So I'm assuming.
All right. Well, we'll leave it at that. It's late already. Big shout out to everybody. Thank you for tuning in, man. Big shout out to the fan bam that is just tuning in for the first time. I appreciate you guys, man. Drop a comment if there's any cases, anything you would like for me to cover. Usually we do true crime, a little bit of dating. We have interviews. I'm gonna bring back the interviews pretty soon. Not in studio, but I do want to bring back guests here back in studio. But I think maybe towards the end of the year. But for sure, we're gonna start certain interviews with artists. Use the platform to give a little shine to up and coming artists. Let me go. Where's the chat? Oh, right there. Boom. Boom, boom. There we go. Where's my... Okay, there we go. Take this. Okay, boom. So we're gonna go to the poll. We did a poll. Is Diddy gonna survive jail? And no. Okay, there's yes, there's no. He ain't built for it. He's gonna be the freak of the jail. 5%. Okay, so 24% said yes. 51% said no. He ain't built for it. For sure, he's not built for it, man. At that age, especially the type of lifestyle that he has. Nah, man. 54 years old. Whack 100 actually was the one that said that he wasn't going to be able to make it, and this will be a good case to follow. Oh yeah, Dupe. For sure, they said they're gonna make it public, so it means that they're gonna be showing the court cases just like they did with Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. So says you were right on it, everyone. East Coast knew what was good with Diddy. I think for sure everybody in the East Coast knew what's up. Here, I think a lot of people were in denial. I'm gonna say this, and to me, for the first time, Diddy kind of felt like something was kind of sus. Where it was, and rest in peace, Diddy. They're saying that not Diddy, Biggie. I'm sorry about that. That he dedicated this song "Every Step I Take," his version. He dedicated to Diddy dedicated to Biggie, and to me, I'm if I had a friend that died, I'm not gonna. That's not the kind of song that I'm gonna dedicate to a man. Oh man, Ray, you too macho. This and it's not about being macho. It's just like I said. When it comes to being a man, I think it's not only being a man. There's certain things that you're like, okay, step on the brakes right there. We're like, that sounds kind of sus. So, but it's gonna be a good case to follow. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Much love, respect, man. I appreciate you guys. Do me a favor if you can. After I finish the live stream, drop a comment. Not here on the chat, but once the live stream is done, go to the comment section. Just drop a comment or an emoji, whatever you want to do. It is gonna help a lot for the live stream and for the algorithm to pick up the channel again and help us out to get out there. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Catch you guys in the next one. All right. Peace.
Flag on the play.
Exactly. Margot gets it. That's what I'm saying. Can you imagine? Every step I take, you'll be watching you. And he left. Ooh. Damn. Ooh, that's a nice song right there.
So fucking good. It's such a good song.
The NTHA streets too can't be soft. Peace victory hand medium light skin tone. and love red heart.
Warning. The following podcast will most definitely contain language that will both offend and stimulate. Any situations mirroring your real life are purely coincidental and have nothing to do with you.